Hello and welcome. Enjoy watching a few months of work in 15 minutes. A few years ago, video games were a really big part of my daily activities. One of my favorite purchases during that time was a collector's edition, Elder Scrolls Online, which came with a mini statue of Molag Bal. The moment I saw it, I knew I wanted to have a great display for it. Now, after almost 10 years, I decided I'd learn some new skills and make it myself. I soon came to learn it was a lot more work than I had expected it to be, and I had to invest in a couple new tools to help speed up the process. Even so, it still took a couple of months to finish, and it ended up looking way better than I had envisioned. I was set on making this an all-wood project so I could use the natural grain look as layers. I also need to mention that in order to save on the lumber cost, I used pine/cedar logs that were going to be trashed. I had to remove the bark and surface damaged layers, but once I had all the logs cut and shaped to fit like a puzzle, I was ready to start gluing everything together and start carving away.
Gotta glue one piece at a time. One piece at a time. Gotta fit in like a puzzle. That one's done. Time for this one. See? All this. Fit right in there. Now I gotta take out the clamp. Bring this off. Right in there. Right in there. Alright, so I've got a rough layout of what I'm going to be setting this up. Final step, gluing, so I can start carving away and shaping. So you can see this right here. I got this from, what was it? Elder Scrolls Online Collector's Edition. Many years ago. And finally said, you know what? I'm going to make something. It's gonna be all lake right here. Beachside area, campsite. I'm not sure yet if I'll have a stair, some kind of ladder going up here, or if I'll manage to somehow get a little stair formed going up here to where it'll go to this other area right here. Another little flat site. Here we got the bridge going to Molag Bal. Riding. And up here.
At some
still gotta
point
build
during the carving
with
process,
right here.
I
It's
decided
gonna be a
I
lake.
would make a lake at the top of the mountain and have a
down,
waterfall come
higher.
down in front of the cave so.
And this right here is going to be a little path leading right up here to this other peak. This is heavy.
There were quite a bit of gaps once I had finished carving, so I had to fill them in with wood filler, comma. Thankfully, I had plenty of wood dust and enough wood glue to make my own. After yet another time-consuming step, the look completely changed, and I was more than halfway through.
So here it is, almost there. I say about 80% finished. Just a couple more things. I just really wanted to pop these colors.
I had to do a bit of research on what products to use for the water, and I watched a few YouTube videos to learn how to make it. I also learned that what I'm making is called a diorama, so that made searching for ideas a lot easier.
Yes. No way. Yeah, I do. Oh, you're getting better at writing now. You are? Yeah. All right, here we go.
I came into this with the intention of making a simple, cool display, and I ended up with something beyond what I had imagined. Sure, it's not perfect, but I finished this project extremely satisfied with the end result and gained some new skills, experience, and confidence to get as creative as I want with the next part. It's been a few months since I finished it, and it's been sitting in my workbench because I was too excited with the build that I completely forgot about one very important thing: I have nowhere to set it on for display. Susu, after a bit of research, I learned that there were 4 collector editions dropped to this game with different statues. My plan now is to make a diorama table in which all 4 statues can be displayed. Thank you for watching the whole video.